maybe it's a one shoulder top.
Yes.
Maybe it's a dress and you're showing a little bit more leg or a little more decollete, or maybe you're showing the skin on your arms. Well, if you want that body confidence, glow younger, it's body confidence in a tube. It's your body concealer. I'm gonna let you know right out of the gate, the formula is spectacular. But this is so innovative that what we have is really all we have. Dr. Denese does not know how long it will take to get more. It is really hard to get.
There's a certain ingredient in there that is almost, right now, worldwide shortage, impossible to get.
And it's what makes your formula, I think, really superior. So we have two different shades to choose from. Okay, so you can choose the natural or sun-kissed. I use the natural today.
Gorgeous.
It looks beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Right, so I use the natural.
Wow,
By the way,
I love it.
one of these would normally, well, you're gonna spend normally $80 to get two. We're about a $20 difference. For $58.98, you're getting both bottles, and the formula is concentrated, so a little goes a long way. But take a look at some of our before and afters too, so you can see what sort of, imperfections we can cover. Maybe it's age spots or sunspots. Take a look.
Yes, look at that. So this is a body concealer, a body makeup, and look at the difference. Look at the age spots, sunspots, wrinkles, the blue veins. What a transformation. This is Helen. She promised me next time she goes on a date, she will definitely wear my body makeup because it is an enormous difference. And then we'll see some legs, some veins. I'll show you my own legs, my own bad veins. Look at that. Look at the after. Look at
maybe
the
it's
before.
like the bulging veins. You have varicose veins that you want to conceal the discoloration. You really can with ease. It goes on beautifully.
Very easy to put it on.
So I'm training for a half marathon and a marathon, so I'm outside running. We're not even into May, and I already had tan lines from my top, and it was rather harsh. But I like Dr. Denese, this softened the line. You can still see it a little bit, which I'm okay with because it still looks like my skin. It doesn't look like I have this like mannequin coating on
That
me.
is absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. So it's full coverage body makeup, covers everything you don't want to see. Lines, even lines, wrinkles, age spots, sunspots, blue veins, whatever you have you don't want to see, it will take
See this?
away.
This is from my watch, my running watch that I wear.
Yes.
I'm going to cover this up.
Perfect. There you go. Now, the best thing about it is that this is skincare. It contains the #1 most important wrinkle fighter peptide, which is called Matrixyl. 3,000 tripeptides, tetrapeptides in there. It is fully transfer proof. It does not come off on your clothing. That's beautiful. I have something more impressive. Let me show you my legs, and
She's like,
you'll cry. Let me show you.
Please
so
run
I'm
at
going
me.
to show give me a little natural. Okay, so there it is. So look at that. This is the sad
you have,
state.
by the way, best legs.
Well, no, not
you
really.
You really do, though.
This one is a lot better. Look on the other side.
Look at the difference, though.
This is an enormous difference. Look at that.
But
look
you
at
know
that.
what you didn't have to do?
Yes.
You didn't have to put on pantyhose.
Did not have to, and it looks like I'm wearing pantyhose.
Yeah,
it really
does.
And then if you zoom in, there's a really bad vein on my leg, and I'm going to show you how I get rid of it, because I truly get upset when I see it. There it is. There is the vein. Can you see it? Yeah, there it is. And it is gone. Gone. Now, of course, when you cover the entire leg, it looks a lot better.
Yeah, because
it's finished.
And
it's
you're
no
using
longer
the
there.
natural.
And I'm using the natural, yes. So light, medium skins use the natural.
Here, I'm gonna
and if you are really on the darker side, use the sun kiss. Both of them are absolutely gorgeous. But don't make the mistake of going too dark, because this is makeup. It has to match your skin. This is not a self-tanner. Look at so many of us. This is my chest, actually. The redness. I had too much sun, I would say.
Yeah.
And now you just cover it up. It is a much more youthful appearance.
It could be
not
age
even
spots.
A comparison. Age spots as well.
It could also just be you want the color to match, right? But take a look, because this isn't a consumer perception.
Yes,
how easy
exactly.
it is to use.
Look at that. 92% of them says my leg skin looked more youthful. Well, yeah, of course, because it is flawless now. 96% of them says my leg skin appeared to be more even toned. That is for certain. You can bank on it. My skin has a youthful glow, and it really does, because there's a sheen to it. Young women, young skin has sheen to it. Older skin, not so much. Now you have the sheen, and it stays on really well. Doesn't transfer.
Yeah. Jill, like, you have that radiance to your decollete. It's not
gorgeous.
this like matte mannequin like heavy thick coating that you have to scrape off your body. Like, look how beautiful.
It is breathtaking.
And it feels so good too because you've also loaded it with really good hydrating ingredients.
It has the #1 wrinkle fighting ingredient, Matrixyl 3000. Look at, she has a couple of lines and wrinkles there. You cannot see them on the other side. She has sunspots, can't see them on the other side.
Right.
Age spots, reddish discolorations, unevenness, all gone. You have this young glow, like she has really, really tight skin. And that is because of the reflective particles in there.
You have 2 colors, 2 shades to choose from.
2 shades to choose from.
So natural and sun-kissed. I did put both on my hands so you can see. This is the natural, and that's what I use. And I go to like medium tan foundation. So anywhere from fair to medium tan.
I agree
I would
with
say
that.
natural.
I agree
and then
with
if you
that.
go a little bit more into that tan to slightly darker, this would work for you.
Yeah, significantly darker actually. This is very forgiving in terms of colors. But they really err on the lighter side because it has to match the rest of your skin. And then I would love to show you something really ugly, which is my hands here.
Oh, well, it's not ugly.
Look at
but
that.
It's just maybe you want to cover your sunspot.
You definitely
You're
do.
beautiful.
You definitely do. So look at that. This is a frightening scene here. My hands here with all the freckles. I'm really bad. Okay, let's make it disappear.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. And it goes on so fast. Within a minute, half a minute,
And it
done.
it dries very
and it dries
quickly.
very quickly. And look at the difference. Look at the difference.
So maybe maybe
No,
it's just the
actually,
hands.
I should really. Okay, but look at that. I don't know. It looks very yellow right now, but it is
beautiful.
not. It is
It's
absolutely
such a pretty
beautiful.
finish. I also, because I get the red marks on the back of my arm.
Yes.
So I blended it all the way back. It wasn't just to cover the tan line here. I was like, oh, well, let's get after that too. So it's arms, legs, décolleté.
Yes.
This is that glow younger body concealer. I got dressed. I had no problem. I didn't get any transferring onto my clothing.
Look at that. By the way, we have a transparency study and it is solid. Look at that. Look at the veins she has on her legs. And instead of running to the doctor trying to inject it, cover it up.
Yeah.
Because and it looks beautiful, so glowy. The skin actually looks firmer.
Right.
It's an illusion. It is because of the beautiful shiny material in there. But it is so good for your skin. Matrixyl 3000, #1 wrinkle fighter. Now, if you're going to visit your mother-in-law and she doesn't agree with tattoos, you whip this out, okay? And there we go. And no tattoos visible.
Well, maybe you just like to cover, maybe
Yes.
every now and then or you're going somewhere, you like to just change up the look. That just shows the impressive power of the coverage, right? On an arm, we saw a leg. The décolleté too, sometimes even just a V neckline.
Oh, yes.
You'll notice we put foundation on our face and then there's this kind of disconnect.
Absolutely, absolutely. And this is Helena, one of our favorite models. And look at that. She has an aged look. I mean, she's really, really up there, but she doesn't, she's a fighter.
Yeah.
She says, I'm fighting until whatever it takes. And look at that, look at the after. It's stunning. She has a thin, wrinkly skin a bit, and it completely masks it, and it's rehydrating her. And she's giving her this very famous peptide, Matrixyl 3000, at the same time. And perfect coverage. I mean, whatever she doesn't want to see is no longer visible.
The coverage is flawless, but your skin still feels like it could breathe.
It does. It does.
Like
definitely.
if you had me if you checked with me, hey, Allie, did you put your body glow on? I might have forgotten, right? Because it's not like I can feel it.
Exactly.
I'd have to look in the mirror and see that, oh, yep, it is covering that tan line.
Exactly.
Look, okay, so here we've got more great legs.
Yes.
Man, I hope you wear skirts and dresses a lot. You've got great legs. Just confidently with the glow younger.
Wow, what a difference, what a difference. It's really a multitude of colors on the before, reddish discoloration and bluish discoloration, and the whole thing just is lacking evenness, lacking flow. On the after, your skin looks so much younger.
Right.
It really is so
well,
much younger.
I think a lot of times we do is
that's amazing.
We have our skin, right? And we think, oh, I need a sunless tanner to cover this up.
No, you don't.
But it's not really blurring the imperfections.
Exactly.
And then look at the radiance
The radiance is extraordinary. And in fact, talking about
You can't get that with a tanner.
It is, you cannot, and if, in fact, for me, a tanner doesn't work because tanner enhances my dark spots.
Right.
So I end up with
Right,
hands,
it also tans the spots.
it tans the spots, and then you have much darker spots. So you're
Right.
back where you started. You have
Right.
to cover it up.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's
Mine
the
for me
only
on my
remedy.
legs, it'll settle into my hair follicles.
Yes.
So then it makes it look like once my like little bits of the hair, you know, from shaving starts to pop up, then it looks like it's you see all the color. It's like, what is this?
Can't have that.
Right.
Can't
This
have that.
blurs everything out, whether it's on your legs for wearing even a midi length, or if you want to go and show a little more on the décolleté, it could be to cover a little bit of the back of the arms, right? Age spots, discolorations, veins. I've got 2 shades to choose from. So the natural is what I'm using, and I
Yes.
go and it's what Dr. Denese uses.
Yes.
And then we have the Sun Kiss, which is a little bit deeper, a little richer in tan. $58.98. Colors and shades are very gracious. It's A643894. Let's take a look at this before we go.
Look at that, 92%. Leg skin looked more youthful. Leg skin appears to be more toned. Yes, it is. Skin has a youthful glow. It sure does. And it stays on the skin, doesn't transfer. It is transfer proof. We had testing to show it. And I cannot live without this product. The problem is we don't have the key ingredient
you gotta
coming
order it in the
So
show.
order it now because you may not see it until next year.
So we are going to go to class with Dr. Denese.